Of the Supreme Court is now respected, we will take the law into our hand like they are doing. That means there is no law in this country. And if the executive get involved, Joseph Butler will have to step down. That means he was seen to be president of this country no more. I'm saying if the Supreme Court rule, and the Supreme Court ruling is not enforced by the executive that's supposed to enforce the ruling of everything, the enforcement arm of this country is the executive. If they cannot enforce it, you will have the Supreme Court to enforce it. Now that we know that I've been saying that Joseph Butler is involved, the whole thing was planned from member Greece to come to convince the speaker to resign so the speaker can be taken over to NSCC. If this is what people are going to see on that day, if the speaker is going to resign, when we're going to have the justice thing they did, to bring Rachel Kuhn to never 11 to be sued into office. Look at that kind of reckless thing people are doing. Are those people serious people? Where Joseph Butler gave car for Rachel Kuhn to you, Joseph Butler, you are reckless. No. I will now the next press conference on my base. This office is an embarrassment to my press conference. You know, I've not spoken for long, so I need to speak to my people. But I want to say some things that the office cannot permit me to say when I'm sitting here. I want to say some things. And I will announce my next press conference at the base. The base I used to use to make Joseph Butler president. I will announce my next press conference to the base. Now, people, I want people to feel relaxed. For the people who stay with me, the speaker of this country. I want to see who can take car for him. I want to see who can take the office for him. You have to follow the due process to take Fulani from your office. You know, if the police get involved, if the executive get involved, and don't respect the law, we use the same disrespect to take Joseph Butler from power. If the executive, you know, let the Supreme Court rule. I want the Supreme Court to rule, let the Supreme Court let it be disrespected. And let Joseph Butler sit down here, the Supreme Court let it be disrespected. Then you will think somebody got monopoly over rudeness of violence. Then you will think somebody got rudeness over holding gun. Then you will think somebody got rudeness over holding gun. Somebody got rudeness of violence over holding gun. Then we'll see it. If we want peace, we should respect the court. You see, people say we love violence, but let's see them respecting the court. Every time people want to, I will tell the speaker, I say, you don't follow the law. The law must be the law. When the Supreme Court rule, then people say they can't respect the Supreme Court. Oh, we got no other place to go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court rule. You can't respect the Supreme Court. Oh, yeah, but we all do what we ought to do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We do what we ought to do. For the people with me, the speaker, now when I put 11 up, to show that the nice speaker, I want to put 11 up. Have you seen deputy speaker where the chief clerk or the deputy chief clerk is? To be speaker in the office before, and there's a chief clerk or the deputy chief clerk can do that. But the people desperate to see Kemo Fala. Facing this, that illegal thing they're doing on our oath. Now, come on for a job to do it. Never bring your embarrassment or disgrace. I don't want to speak about memory breeze. The day I release that secret, they wake up, they will shake. I get it. I keep it that. Never. I will release that secret. Ain't not for God to bounce, the corner bounce. Ain't want to kill our career. We make promise for the development alternative without missile. You talk all the time where it's some best, where they business with the people. Can you tell them to convince? Can you imagine? Never been wanted, Mrs. Kofa, tell Mrs. Kofa, or alternative will not go to the meeting because you get them convincing that missile. Then you just come to my office so you can come down and call the principal. So never look at you of disgrace. Now, let me tell you something. I will use words of them. I got something to talk about. Because you know why? We have decided to stay by the law. They want to go take money. And they want to embarrass us. I will tell people, my brother, step on what that's from. I will tell him, I say, when I come to my politics, when you get on my side, I don't look at giving you woman. I can fire you. You come and ball rule change. You come and Zaga logo laughing at our friendship. And no man across the land. As long as them can go negotiate. Never keep convincing one to the mayor house, one to the mayor wall, convincing the mayor. 2 days for the mayor to resign, the nation didn't need us. The nation go to our office. They will call person and the people. Never bring measure. You go do your business, not go do it. That will sacrifice our so that the people can say, let them all betray the cause. You know that the people will take the people. You know that I don't care about you, Mama. I don't care about you. You know that the people will take the people. I was saying one meeting of Senator Bisa. I can never, and I will never. The devil that he made that attempt. I will tell them the people for that Bisa are not part of it. I can never. The people never say us. When we go to meeting, never take Papa Jay, she getting drunk, never can never get drunk, she will not get drunk. But Jefferson do all kind of things in the water, she start messing in the meeting place. Take it there and put it into the speaker. We find inside people capture them monitoring our meetings. Like who Mema is. Mema, you cross the line. I let people. But when you come to bring me to the liberate people, then the liberate people that I believe in, that I trust and you trust me, when you come to bring me to the liberate people, you embarrass yourself. Yeah, Mema. Yeah, Mema. I will tell the people how many times will I have meeting for you to start what you're doing. Oh, Mema. I will tell the people how many times I have meeting for you to start what you're doing. You play with my left. I cut my throat short from Ghana to come. Why people are telling me stay will send money to you? I came here to stand by the speaker. The people say, come. I was sat down in Ghana and just be there. Until they waiting there and they say I'm eating money. You cannot need money, you. When you want to sell the local interest, now who you are. You stood in front of on Sunday. Everybody, my way said that everybody was there when you know them. They were all there. He said, after you say it, getting the speaker of the Mizah, I will be going on to the so-called majority black on Monday. I will be going to join them. So I see you. And the speaker to your embarrassment to himself, I told him. When you know that they are saying because speaker, you are talking to yourself. I said the woman has said that what you going to join the majority black, let her leave our meeting. No, let the woman say that. You want jail for the devil? You Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you are reckless there too. You very irresponsible too. You are embarrassment to us too. Yes, I will use words on him because you want to bring embarrassment to us. After I told him, but the innocent the woman had said, you know, or let the woman go. Oh, let the woman you do all of them.
Our community not safe when it's come to the people area. The people not here to control their people. They will people up when they reach shore. The water bring it to us, and we down the hole. Our well is polluted, so we really crying, calling upon the government to come our rescue. To even get out here to go in the market, not easy for us. You have to jump over 4 to 5 part of people before you go to buy your food. When you come from buying your food, you go nowhere to eat because imagination too can carry people. So if I in the community will not follow people on the road, and they got leadership, so we don't know why the leadership treated on the desk. And we went to him once, he told us that you're going to be an announcement. And since they were not hearing from him, they call him Jim. He's the touchy. I feel bad because we're not living decent life here. Yeah, our community is well polluted. We're not even living good life here because it's possible that we drink from that well, we get sick from chloride. We don't know. And we join water from the well drinking. We want the government to come in and meet with the touchy to tell maybe he don't know the responsibility. Let the government help us to tell them what to do in the community. Short community so that we can be in peace. Because we're not in peace at all when it comes to the people business.
Maybe short time, the people when they face a death, they can't we say on our road, no way for all to even pass. When you pass, they say you even come from buy your food, you say so finish cooking, you even able to eat. So we suffer. The daily water they coming down here, getting in our way. So we don't know what to do. Say even you sitting down in front of your house, the people can come and sit down in front of you, they toilet. Or even in the yard, when you're not there, they come and sit in toilet. A simple business, people do in the time is there when we handle. Since I moved here 2018, they don't have toilet in the town. Everybody comes down here to toilet. So the toilet business is there looking at them away. Even you sit in front of your house, the people there even can't sit down ready for you.
Can you tell us whether there is a lease agreement? We know there is a Supreme Court ruling from 2016 that CDC agreed to, and they decided to make some payments to you, acknowledging your ownership. But since 2016 or 2017 to today, is there a lease agreement between you as an owner and CDC as a user of the property?
CDC and I have never gotten into a lease agreement since after since after the court, the Supreme Court rendered the judgment. CDC got through, they contacted Vonnie Sherman and asked for, contacted Musa Dean. Musa Dean was the lawyer of the estate at that time. Contacted Musa Dean and asked for additional six months. And after the 6 months, we were going to come in and sit and negotiate with me concerning their intentions. After the 6 months, they did not get back to me. And as a matter of fact, when I tried to get back in touch with them, I never did. So
let me understand funny. The 6 months was it the 6 months that ended into the time where they won the election and got involved? When that 6 months ended, not it began or when it ended?
When the 6 months ended, the 6 months ended 3 months after elections. 3 months after, because the reason why we gave the 6 months was elections was 3 months ahead. And
with all respect for Johnson, remember I'm the leader for our parliament in the ECOWAS. Okay. Friends who all work together. I'm respecting. And Dwayne Johnson married to my cousins, for my cousin from Sasta, the Sasta woman I want to go speak to her. Definitely I want to go there because he have a family person with him and he's my friend. That's why his political or decision that he took, I still respect him as a person. So that I got there yesterday. One coach really 10 people know. He wants to come to me and hug me because he's my little brother.
Okay.
I'm the former president of the Republic of Liberia. So who's supposed to come and when I came out of the car, he said, come to me and hug me, chest to chest, but he's still far away from me showing your hand. But I just bow to him. He's the vice president. So I don't think anything wrong with that. But our society here, people say anything they want to say. So I don't think it's an issue. I respect even people on the call. My wife just arrived in the country. She just arrived in the country, and I tried to rest. But there's no issue about what happened.
It's Wednesday morning in Monrovia, and it is the 4th day in the month of December. What a blessing it is for me to be alive again this morning, to speak to you, the Liberian people, and the world at large. It's a great thing that I'm here again this morning and to inform you on trending national issues, tell you about happiness in country. So be my guest while I'm here. Let's have ourselves a wonderful conversation. On this platform, we lay the basis and let you, the listeners, be the judge. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to our people in Bombay County. Good morning to those in Grand Cape Mount, Bapolu, Maigibi, Bong County. Good morning to people in Riverside, Grand Bassa, Nimba, Lofa County, the entire 15 sub-political divisions of our nation. Good morning to all of you. Those in the western region, in the southeast, central Liberia, the northern part of our country. Good morning to all of you. Our online viewers, good morning to you. If you're listening to us now via the radio, we are live. You can follow us on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search Kear Communications Network. YouTube, Kear Communications Network, and you will see us live this morning. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if I share this video this morning, every morning we wake up and we come here. It is our duty to talk to you, to inform you about things happening. So we have no regret in doing this. That's the reason we owe no allegiance to any political institution. We are a vibrant media institution. Our allegiance belongs to the Kear Humanitarian Foundation and Communications Network. Most precisely, the CEO, Mr. Christopher Kear. And of course, our General, Mr. Monique Shen, and the President, Mr. George Sibo. So welcome. Wherever you are this morning, I'd like to say good morning. I'm also live on my page, Jefferson Perry Weah. We are getting our official page, Facebook page set up, the new one, the Kear Network. At which time, after 60 days, we'll start going live on it. But for now, you can follow us on YouTube and share this video as well. Good morning to my brother Paul. He's all the way there in the US and he's following this morning. Good morning, my brother Paul. Emmanuel Lema. Good morning. He's following from District 15. I don't know whether he's in Logan Town or he's in Cardwell. He's at Bombers Bridge, but he's in District 15. too many things we have to talk about this morning. And so let's bring you up to speed. Firstly, we say congratulations again. You know, Africa is moving fast. Tonya Teza is watching. Good morning, Tonya. Thank you so much for following. Africa is navigating from that one-sided politics. Yeah. Congratulations to the people of Namibia for electing their first ever female president. Madam Sali, former president of Liberia, has made a significant impact in Africa. The first female president of Africa. Now, Liberia produced the first female president. Namibia is following. Namibia has done the same. Congratulations to the people of Namibia for believing in women. You know, giving women space in the political arena is a good thing. Mr. Chris Logan, my own fan, good morning to you. A very good man. Mr. Chris Logan is there in Simple Bridge. Good morning to you, and thank you for believing in me. So congratulations to the people of Namibia for electing their first female president. This morning we will look at something from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. A page that belonged to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been changed to an individual's name. Why? Oh, it's strange, eh? You didn't get me well. A page, I said, that belonged to the Ministry, if I belongs to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, precisely the Public Affairs Division has been changed to one minister's name. One person took the whole institution's page, the whole department's page, and using it as their personal page. We'll talk about that this morning. The festive season is around, very, very close, and yet there are public institutions that are still unkept. They remain unkept. I thought these institutions are supposed to be well painted by now. But you see some government institutions, they are unkept, they're not painted. Even the city, many buildings, almost all the buildings you see in Central Monrovia, I don't know what the city government is doing. We'll talk about that this morning. The judges have failed. The judges have failed. The Sony wing right behind Kear radio here. You know, the other day I was passing, and this morning again I saw it. I was like, wow. But it is odd. You will have to clean the drainages because it's getting too bad again. And also those living around there will have to be very careful because it's just throwing dirt in the drainage. Daniel Kokoti is following from Camp Johnson Road, a regular follower and listener to Kear Radio. He said, thank you, Jefferson, for bringing information closer to our doors. Thank you so much, Daniel. So, folks, that's what it is this morning. Those are the things we'll be talking about on the flip side until 10 o'clock when we shall have left this studio. So we will take a break. We'll take words from our sponsor, Amazing Kear Home Health Services is proud to be associated with the Kear Morning Show. We'll take a break and be right back. Stay tuned as we take this break. We'll be right back.
This is Amazing Kear Home Health Services. This is a home health agency. We send nurses and home aides to patients' homes, take care of them from medical and medical services in their homes. So, this is the office space where the high-end process is rendered.
Also, the assisting Ahmed at Amazing Kear. I've been with this company since 2014. When we were making nothing, and we us this far. 2-bedroom apartment, and we were literally using the basement and the garage space to carry on this business. And because of growth, we moved here on 2019, and we've been here since 2019 doing this. And God has been so faithful along the way, and we're still going strong. You can see, this is the office of Amazing Kear. We want to welcome the Kear Network in here.
Okay, after that break, we are back and to begin our conversation this morning on the Kear Morning Show. My name is Jefferson Weah. And you know, sometimes when we say these things, some people get offended by what we say, the way we say them. But the truth is that we will always have to say this. Uh, uh, we we will have to say them because this is what the Liberian people need to know. Some of these things, if we don't talk about them, then we will be doing a disservice to the people of Liberia because these things should not, in the first place, be happening. I don't know how many of you followed this, right? How many of you followed this particular development? It's not just about you supporting a particular institution, a political institution, political party, or individual. You may like the person, but the best thing you can do to show more love for that person is to always tell them the truth, put them on track whenever they go wrong, whatever they do, whether they're doing it, the right way. Tell them, yes, you're doing it the right way. Thank you. You need to double it up. And if they do the wrong thing, tell them, hey, though I like you, what you're doing, but this thing is not right. So you will have to do it this way. All right. Uh, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs had a page, and I'm going to tell you that page. It had a page called uh, it had a page called MOFA Liberia Public Affairs. Right? That page, it belonged to one of the departments there at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I've been one of the followers. Almost all of the, except for the new ones, or maybe some that I do not know that they exist. But all of them, the government institutions that I know, I'm aware of, I follow them. You know why I follow them? Because I want to know the workings. I want to know what they're doing. I want to know the activities that they're involved with, those things that they're doing, the work they're doing at their institution. And so I follow them, which is a good thing. And so as a journalist, I received this notification. Imagine it was sometimes in November. Facebook sent me a notification informing me, when on Facebook, whenever you a particular page you're following, right? The name changes, you will be notified. Facebook alerts you and tells you that a page you follow, they put the page's name there, and then will say a page you follow, for example, a page you follow, Kear Communications Network, has changed its name to John Brown or Kear Humanitarian Foundation, from Communications Network to Humanitarian Foundation. That's what Facebook does. So while I was from that morning, and we were on our renovation, while we were on break, that notification hit me, and so I opened it and I saw a page you follow, Mofa Liberia. If you search that page, you search for it on Facebook, you'll not find it. Mofa Liberia Public. Now it did not end because it's a long name. Has public affairs or whatever, but then changed its name to Minister Sewa Nana Ba. Oh, you don't know. Minister Sewa Nana Ba. Now, I want you to pay keen attention to me before you start to do your judgment. Because I know other people who will not understand this, they would come to say or think about this, and they will say, but well, the woman working at the girl works at the ministry, the lady works at the ministry, she works in that department, so she has to change it and she wants to. But I will tell you this. Sarah Bah, a professional media practitioner, former media practitioner, she's a journalist. Sarah Bah have been with top media institutions, which you know. Omi Radio was here. You know that. She was nominated by President Joseph Weah to serve as assistant minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And let me go there. Let me go to her page, Let me go to her page and show you something. Some of you think, look, this job we're doing is to checkmate people, to say things that are, not right. We tell the people this is not right. This is what's happening. That's what we hear. And so the page in March, in fact, specifically on March 15th of this year, she went for her confirmation hearing at the Liberian Senate. She was before the senators. And when she had that in March, after her confirmation, when she was nominated, subsequently, confirmed by the president, Sarah Bah, who understands, who knows that doing, I believe she knows that what she's doing, her job as a minister, assistant minister, is to work in the interest, to work as a minister, but it's not to take a whole institution's page and then rename it to your own self, because in the first place, you did not create that page. You met that particular page there. You met it there. For example, I'm here at Kear Radio. I will always, use this as an example of my institution. If I decide to, I just took Kear Communications Network and change it because it has followers and what have you. I don't have followers, so it has maybe it has grown to some 13, 14, 20,000 followers. Then I will just have a little, and then I go, because I have access to the page, I have the password, everything. I changed the name to, instead of Kear Communications Network, I changed it to Jefferson Weah Official. Now and you maybe some of you don't know, but many of you, I believe, know that whenever you change the name of a page or an account, right, you lose followers. You lose some followers. You lose followers. Because people will find it difficult in getting you. Everybody will not get a notification. People will find it difficult in getting you. So the page has 13,000 followers as we speak. Let me go to the page. First of all, this is Sarah Bah's page. You seeing it? Sewa Nana Bah, 7K. That's her personal page. This one is her own page. This is the one that she's been using all through. This one, she's been using it all through. And she is, her position there, I think you've seen it. Assistant Minister for Public Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Monrovia, Liberia, MOFA. Now, the page that was changed to her name, this is it. Minister Sewa Nanagba. You see the number of followers there? 13K. 13,000 followers. Minister Sewa Nanagba. 13,000 followers. If you search for this particular Minister Sewa Nanagba on Facebook, since November 26, the assistant minister did a post on this page, right? For the minister proper, Sarah Beslo Yanti. Also an introductory meeting with ambassadors and destiny of the Islamic Republic of Mauritania in the state of Israel at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Since that post was done on November 26 up to date, it has only 2 reactions, 0 comments. So that's the effect, the negative effect the change of name has on a page. That's the negative effect. That's the negative effect. She changed the public affairs page. The ministry, that department that belongs to the ministry, it is there to inform the public. But then, she's there as Assistant Minister for Public Affairs. Because the page has 13,000 followers, she changed it to her personal name, her personal page. I mean, why would people start doing these things? Why should you in the first place change the name of a whole institution, something that belongs? It is not your personal page. You made that page there. It was created to inform. It was in fact created to tell the public the work of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I believe every other ministries, especially, if every other ministry have their own page, the public affairs arm of that institution, when you create that page, you don't need to change the name of that page. You go there. Why you can use your own page to go live or to do your work to update the public? Why? But the minister, who is a journalist who understands these things, decided that, well, since I was appointed by the president, I will just do, I'm here, my job here as Assistant Minister of Public Affairs is to, then, if we will say, since why if all the other ministers, assistant ministers decide, or even heads of ministries, if they decide that since we're in power and these things are happening, I think I need to change my own ministry's page to my personal name since it has followers. Yes. This is wrong. Her personal page that has 7K, 7,000 followers, right? When she posts, you will see comments, you will see reactions. But the page that she changed to her name, Minister Sewa Nanagba, when she posts on that page, you don't see anything because of the change of name. It has affected. That page has been existing a long time ago. All the information on that page, data far back. Now, you will notice that since January, before her nomination, before her confirmation, appointment, everything, you will notice that those informations that were posted since January, December of last year, November 2023, all the way back 2020, in fact, 6 years back, all those informations have been deleted. You can see them there. The only thing you see in there, the ones. So when she changed it, she didn't do it until later on in November when I received the notification. Why? Because the informations that were placed on that page, it was to promote the workings of the ministry. The information that was placed on that particular page, it was to promote the workings of the ministry, to tell the public what the ministry is doing, what the minister proper is doing. But it's not for you. You can use your personal page to do your work. You got your own page. You have your own followers. But why take a whole institution? Okay, then we say the executive mansion. Since Kula Fofana is the presidential press secretary, she would have just changed the whole executive mansion to Kula Fofana or presidential press secretary. Look, you people will have to stop doing some of these things. You should work as a minister. You are a journalist. You already know. Someone will say, "But you can't talk. The woman are journalists. You're supposed to be talking to the journalists." No. When these things happen, if we do not talk about them, then you say, "Oh, but any other person did it. You're in talk. Any other person." Why must you choose to change a whole institution's name? You take the whole page. A department that belongs to the institution that is to be promoting. Now, every information that is posted, the most recent post that is on that particular page, and challenge anybody to check for Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Public Affairs Department. You will not find it on Facebook. But if you search Minister Sewa Nana Ba, you'll find it. That it has 13,000 followers. In fact, what the change of name did, it reduced the followers. Now, people are finding it difficult to see the page, even like, comment, or share. I'm telling you, the last post, November 26th, since there has been no post on that particular page. Why did you change it? Why you have to take the institution's page and start to use it as your personal page? And for a department, the public affairs, that's why you're there. You I agree. You're assistant minister for public affairs. But when that page was created, the people who were there, they did not use it. They did not use it as their personal pages or page. They never used their name on it. Whoever that was controlling that page, they turned it over to the ministry, and you came and you took it. You, assistant minister, you're in charge. It doesn't give you the right to say you will change the name. No. Look, you people will start you have to stop doing these things. You have simple things to do for the Liberian people. It is not for you to be claiming institutions page. It's not for you to be claiming institutions page. You take it, you say that your page, because it has 13,000 followers, you have at least 7,000 followers. You have 7,000 followers. Why you want to change it? Now when you post on the page, people who are following, they want to look for information from the public affairs department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They can't find it because the page does not exist. It is only Minister Sewa Nana Ba that exists. They can't find it. You search for MOFA. You put M or in bold letters, you put MOFA. MOFA. Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You put MOFA. Public Affairs. You can't find it. You can't find it. Mofa Liberia Public Affairs. You can't find it on Facebook. But if you put minister, you put MIN dot Sewa Nanagba, you will find it. That's the page. It has 13,000 followers. And then you're using it. Since the 26 you posted, you know. In fact, the essence of the page now is no more. You're not using the page to even do the work what the page should be doing. You change the name. Since the 26th, today is the 4th. Okay, tell us what has the ministry done? What has the ministry done? What has Sarah Pastor Yanti, what has she done? Nothing. You will not see anything. Even if she will decide to post today, how many person will see it? How many person? How many person you will see it? Let's stop doing these things. Because the next person that will come after you, man, you're not going to remain over there forever. Why if the president decides to reshuffle and say, okay, Sewa, you have to go to information, or you have to go to finance, or you have to go to commerce. Or when you go to commerce, what will you do again? You change that other name. So the people that are coming over there, are they going to be using? In fact, so how would they even? I don't know. You have access to the page, so they give you the whole page. Then you just went and you change the whole name. You change the password, everything. There are people in the public affairs department, the technicians that are there, the IT that are the ITs that are there should be the one controlling that page. Should be the one controlling that page. But you change it to your personal page. Now, information from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, we don't see them. Either the Minister of Self will post. Then they put it on the ministry's own page now. But the public affairs arm of the ministry is not functional. You can't see it. You can't see information that, because first, it is the public affairs arm is the communication arm of the ministry. If you don't know, that's why you over there to inform the people. To inform the people. That's why you're there. Madam Minister, that's the reason you're there. You are there to inform the Liberian people. That particular institution or that department is not for you to take personally and use as your own page. All right? Of course. You stop doing this. Use the institution page for the institution. It is not for yourself. That page is not for you. It's for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Public Affairs Department, the division that is responsible to communicate to the Liberian people the workings of the minister or the ministry. So please, do the needful. Go back to that page. Go back to that page and change the name. Put the original name there. Yeah. Put the name back. MOFA. Liberia Public Affairs Department, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Put it back. Stop using the page as your own. Stop using it as your own. Because when you do these things, the next person that will come and they decide to do it, it becomes problem. How will they operate the page when they come back? Because it belongs to you now. You have changed it. You put your own password. It is your personal page. It is not for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Nobody will convince me and say, well, that page still belongs to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. No, it does not belong to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs anymore. It belongs to Assistant Minister Sewa Nanagba. She's a journalist. She knows. She knows that. It belongs to her now. It does not belong anymore to the ministry. It does not belong to the Public Affairs Department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Why will you do that? You know, when you change the name, you know. So that's the reason the page now, the followers, you don't see, people are not following the page that much. You don't, because you don't see information. Whenever they post, you don't get notification because the name. So Facebook will ask you if you choose to follow, you want it, the name has been changed. But if you go there and you want to see it, so you have to do the needful. That page is for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. So please, this goes to all other assistant ministers or public affairs departments or other departments that are responsible to communicate the information of that institution to the people. It's not your personal page. If my man Shaja branch just decide to use that the transport ministry their page, so okay, they were saying that the public ever say I'm the director of press here. Let me just change the whole ministry name and what have you to my own name, since I'm the one responsible to send communication out to people. So when Shaja leaves, who controls the page? The next man I'll come will change it to a put and use his own because it has followers. You know, you can't follow the 7,000. I mean, you at least have 7,000 plus. Why you can't use it? Why you can't use it? Why you can't use it? So please, man, do the needful, Sarah. Change, go back, put the public affairs department back. Let that department start to do her work. Though you there as assistant minister, but the public that page, put the page name back. Put the name back. It does not belong to you. It belongs to that particular department is for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It is not for you. Not for you, Madam Minister. It's not for you. You have to stop doing these things. There are too many things you need to be doing out there. I mean, working, informing Liberians, telling the people, it's not for you to be changing names. Just stop these things. So please, stop them. I'll stop it right there. Another thing I want to talk about this morning is the upkeeping and the tardiness of government institutions and the city at large. The city, in fact. Because today is December 4. Today is December 4. The 4th of December. You know, every time I pass in front the Ministry of Information, the mouthpiece of the government of Liberia, the mouthpiece of the government of the Republic of Liberia, every time I pass in from that ministry, 6 years back, and we are here again, we're still seeing the ministry in its same condition. Why? Since January, President Waka came to power, he appointed some officials of government, and then he sent Jeremy Kear over there. When you go there, you answer. If somebody tells you that this is the Ministry of Information, you will say no, they're not true. You say this can be true. This cannot be the Ministry of Information. The institution that is responsible to propagate, that is responsible to defend the government, the institution where all the other agencies go to, all the heads of other agencies, government ministries, the directors, the ministers, assistant ministers, they go to, even the president went there. Look at how Ministry of Information is up Capitol Hill. It is close to the executive mansion, close to the Temple of Justice, close to Liberia National Police Headquarters, close to Capitol Hill building. Look at it. Look at how that ministry is. The front, you cannot even tell the front from the back of the. You can't tell. You can't tell. It is not just for you to be inside the building. Oh, your inside is clean. What about your outside? The building is filthy. Mr. Minister, the building is filthy. Let me say thank you to Minister Weah. You know, I talked about this the other day. I was driving through and I saw the bill. I said, when the renovation work was ongoing, I said, wow, this is laudable. Though it is not his personal money, but it is laudable. For a minister of the just kind of saying, well, I think there's a need that we upgrade this ministry because the Ministry of Mines and Energy, it generates more money as well as the Ministry of Transport. But you see Lands and Mines, you see that ministry, how beautiful. My only disappointment or maybe little doubt that I have is that why it's a public institution. I don't think it should be in fence. Yes, so that's just my own little doubt. Except somebody will convince me to tell me, say, oh yes, that it's supposed to be in fence for whatever reason, I don't know. But I think there's a public building supposed to be open. People should have access to go. But when you see the mines, the mines and energy, you see that building, how beautiful. Somebody tells you that this is a government institution, you say yes. Women Pierre, thank you. You've done well. You did extremely well. Though it is not your personal money, but I believe wherever the money came from, it was used for its intended purpose. If you did not go for that money to put in your pocket, you got that money and the money was used on the building. You can see it. It is visible. The outside. I've not entered, which I will do. I definitely will do. We will request an audience with the minister and then we go in there and we do, a whole lot of work there. How can you keep the mouthpiece of the Ministry of the mouthpiece of the government in a very dilapidated condition? Filthy. Look at the building. Who will tell you that building up there is the information ministry? Except journalists, we that go there, our reporters who go over there for how to call it, press conferences. You have the Minister of Finance who will go there when Gafan took over, he went over there. He said that because I heard sometimes under the Weah's administration that former minister Ledger Hureni, he complained of a low budget. Even Jeremy Pia and also Deputy Minister Daniel Sando complained of low budget. But hey, and he said, well, we're making efforts to clean the building, what have you, to do this. But look, from that time to now, we're in December, and you can't even buy a bucket or pin to say, let's pin this building since November. But now all of these ministers, not just the Ministry of Information. My brother, you're there in China. Not just the Minister of Information, lots of the ministries here, government institutions here. I saw Minister of Transport, not transport, but post telecommunications. Yes, they they're painting and doing some work there. That's it. Give the building a facelift. Let people recognize this building as a government institution. It should not be something where you say, well, I'm just here as minister. I will only clean my office, I will do inside and will forget about outside. Let your work speak for you. Don't do all the talking. You do all the talking. But look at it. Look at it. Up to now, beside government institutions, many buildings, people who own these big buildings in town, they have not painted. But now in December, the city is supposed to be beautiful now. It's supposed to be very colorful. Red, white, and blue, it's shining. But people are not doing it. And the city government, I don't know what you're doing. You are the custodian of the city, Mr. Mayor. Mayor Shafa, we in December. The same thing happens with August 24th. Whenever Flag Day comes, you see the entire city. Only few houses, even not just in the city, but outside, only few you see with flags. People don't care to respect the country, whether they should use the flag or whatever, or they should paint their building. They don't do it. People don't do these things. You don't do it. But together, so even your building, do you want the president to leave from the executive mansion? He should leave his executive mansion office to come and tell you to clean your building? Do you? I don't think so. And the president would not come do that. No. The president wouldn't do that. The president would not do that. Mr. Mayor. And my brother Divine, you from the city government as well. I appreciate the level of work you guys have been doing, especially getting these people out of the streets, especially on Sunday. But you need to do more. You people have to tell these people, give them grace period of time. But now all the buildings should have been, the city is supposed to be clean. You can't hear, you see Kear already, Oh yes. We from the outside of our building upstairs, because we're on the top. When you come, you stand outside, you say yes. When you enter the building, you know it's very, very kept, well kept. Because one of our pillars, one of the pillars of Kear Humanitarian Foundation is sanitation. We take sanitation very seriously. That's why the general, when you see, he comes, he does not even like to see a piece of broom straw on the floor. He picks it up. So we here, we don't see that and pass by it. We don't see that and just pass. So the people have to keep the city clean. We're in December. How would the executive mansion capital up there and just imagine information? The executive mansion, you see, they have decorated the executive mansion. The Temple of Justice is beautiful. Then the building that is close to Temple of Justice, man, why must we treat our government institutions like this as heads of government institutions? Why? Why? You start doing these things. You will not wait for the president to come do it. You can't wait for the president to come do. You start to clean these places. You shine the buildings. Give the Ministry of Information a facelift, and not just about the too much talking, responding to people when they say things, and you come, you go on Facebook, you respond, you go to radio station, you respond. No. It's not just about it. It's not just about it. There's more to that. There's a whole lot of work you need to do. There's a whole lot of work you need to do. You enter that fence at the back of the ministry center. Yeah? No, it's not just to keep that conference room where all the ministers, anytime they go there to have their press conferences, they have make out the regular press briefing, and then you keep it cozy. No. Keep the minister's office good and other offices they clean, but the outside, the exterior of that building is very bad. It is bad. What will happen? How do you feel when other people come from different countries, especially other dignitaries, when they come, diplomats, when they come from different countries and they come to visit the Ministry of Information? Mr. Minister, when you go outside and then maybe your friend, a colleague of yours from another country, an information minister from another country comes to visit your office, and you driving him to your office, your Minister of Information office. How do you feel? How do you feel taking your guest over there? We need to keep our buildings, our surroundings clean. When you go to some of these officials of government, those who are occupying these positions, when you not just the Ministry of Information, all other institutions that are unkept, when you go to their houses, you visit their homes. This is December. Go there, see the level of work they have done. They have painted their buildings, decorated their buildings. You enter their living rooms, you will see Christmas trees. You enter their yard, oh, you see boys there now working. Yes. It is not just government alone. I'm talking to everybody. The entire country, especially the city, the capital city of Monrovia. Those of you who have your stores, you selling, you making money every day. Buy a bucket of paint. Your 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the roll. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. You give the buildings, let the city be colorful, man. Make the city beautiful. How do you feel having the next man to you finish doing his work? It's clean, he has painted his building, and then you just next to him, and your own is dirty. I will put it that way, very, very dirty. How do you feel? Is that all to it? I don't think so. I don't want to think so. Please, let us clean. And there's only way. Let me tell you, the city is filthy. Why it is true that the city government is cleaning the city, but we still have more to do. Like I told you, right? This Sony, it runs strictly past through, goes behind the PhD park there into the sea. You know what's happening now? It's getting bad off. It's getting bad off. Behind our institution here, behind Kear Radio. This morning I'll come here again. I said, wow. People will just take that. And imagine, even the people who are living beside the Sony, the teenage there, I don't know how, the feelings that I always get, I don't know whether the people get, you will see people sitting there, the eating, and somebody will say, well, the people have been living like that, they are used to it. Imagine the water, whatever, everything, the whatever water that comes from all the way on Mama Point, from all across, they find their way, the water find everywhere going on. Those people who have their homes, they already have a damaged septic tank, a damaged pipe. The sewages, they are already damaged. you see the start, the feces coming down, it's running through, it gets into the sonin. It flows down. And people are there sitting eating. And these very people who are sitting, they will finish the cook. They just take for example, the cook palm butter. They will take the palm chop after straining the palm. They just take the chop and throw it in the drainage. Hey man, why we decide to treat our country like this? So because you let in here the Sony too now. Because yes, it is that certain government right. It's their responsibility to come and clean it. So because you live here now, you cannot even have a trash can to say, let's put the dirt here so that we can take it on the road for the people to come and carry. Amen. Why must we treat our city like this? Everybody don't belong in the city. Not everybody belong here. Not everybody. Not everybody. It hurts me to see our city always we talk about these things. Every day we will talk about it. Keep your surroundings clean. Keep your surroundings clean. The people who are selling, you will see somebody will sell from Monday to Saturday and Sunday, and all they will come sell. The other day, group of marketers, they came before the institution here, before Kear there that evening. Yeah. Oh, they said the police, they damage our tables, they do the one, they say, oh, man, I sell over there. Whatever wants to go sell. No, let me tell you, market people. I can talk for you sometimes, but when you do the wrong thing, I will tell you, the marketers, Ranita Market here. That place is an alley. That is not a business street. Vehicles. Sometimes when we come into work, we can want to use that area to come on the side, but we'll now use it from Johnson Street because it comes all the way down here to Ranita Market to get in from the barricade. But we'll not use it. We have to pass through Lane Street and then come by the stadium before we get here. Or we use some Johnson Road, come down Clay Street. Because that particular alley, that road, it has been used now as a basic commercial hub. And to the extent that when you pass it, you're even walking. Don't have a market. When you hear it, you pay for it. That the people selling in the road, then they're telling you that the place is supposed to pass. They're telling you. What is that market? From Macklin Street here going down, you're supposed to pass through Macklin Street. It goes all the way down, but that particular street now has been used. I don't know whether the government sold it to the marketers because 6 years, I can remember that place was open, but when the former government came, they built tables all over there. You see, Jefferson County, they built tables there. Okay, how can you give a whole street to people for them to sell? We're already struggling. That's why the traffic down Waterside is always congested, huge. To get through from Macklin Street to the bridge, it is difficult to get on that bridge, Fightown Bridge. It is very, very difficult because they have given that street to people, to business people, for them to sell. Where do you expect people to pass? When you pass inside, that's the thing that really pains me. Oh, don't hit my market. Don't hit my market. You hear it, you pay for it. When you go there, you pay for it. I saw somebody carries people, they carry it, going to the police station and all. They carry it out to the police station because the man hit. And imagine the police telling me, my man, pay for the market. Imagine when you go or Coward Junction yesterday, going home. I stopped Coward Junction, waiting for Kear to go Broadview. Echo. That very is very sweet. The people will look. Our country is just like this. It's just like this. Then we put more on government. Oh, the minister. And we say, oh, the government, the marketers. Oh, the government. When they told you not to sell in the street, you can sell for fine. Go leave the main road. All the girls there, they have the sidewalk. But no, even the sidewalk for pedestrians to walk, they block the sidewalk. You can't walk. You have to leave the sidewalk and be passing between cars or among cars. They leave the sidewalk and they already blocked the sidewalks. Then they kept on the main road, and imagine the girls, they put their wheelbarrows. They put their wheelbarrows. And the mother by the back brother car was like, well, you have left over in Kaya. She's there. Don't let my mother on the B road as I get past there. She's telling the mother back brother to pass what she already left the sidewalk, and she's on the road. Yesterday I was like, hey, go, should I say something to this girl or I should just let it be? Well, I said, let me go Brovio, yeah. Let me go home. But this is wrong. Everybody must contribute to make this country better. Every one of us, whether government official, whether ordinary citizen, we must work together to make this country clean, to make our city clean. Outside of the city, we make it clean. Make it clean. When you're selling, somebody buys water from you. No, you don't even have a dustbin or trash can to say, so to speak. A trash can, or if you finish drinking that water, please give me the plastic or the empty bottle. If the person is drinking right there, put it in here. They don't. Only few people have that. You think you want to keep your homes clean? And what about the places you work? The places you sell? The Random Market, the street there, the street over there. It's not so. They said the police went there and look. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna defend you, marketers now. They came, oh look, I'm not gonna defend you. There's somebody who will shoot that and say, oh, you gotta give the people a chance, let the people sell. You can Sunday selling. What will you sell from Monday to what about Sunday? Give the people a chance on Sunday, let them clean. Look, it's a city mayor. Divine. I know you're listening to me this morning. You're listening to me this morning. Director Pepe, you're listening to me this morning. You people will have to be very robust, and I'll support you on this things. I'm not going to miss my. The only thing is this: when you're doing it, do it orderly, do it respect. Do not just hate on the people or what have you. But tell them, and Sunday selling is prohibited. I've told you. If you can't sell, you can't tell me you will sell from Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday and all you still want go red light. Red light. Imagine the first Thursday in November. You know what happened? Yeah. I passed through red light. My brother and I, Janitor, my boss, we passed through red light on our way to the general. He had invited us over. And I was like, a holiday, a national holiday, fast and prayer day, where people should be in the church. If not in the church, I'm not forcing you, or at home, telling God, thank you, fasting for another day. Or if you don't want to fast, you don't want to go to church, you don't want to say anything, stay home and rest. Red light, waterside, Douala is jam packed as if it wasn't a holiday. As if it wasn't a holiday. We don't have respect at all. We don't have respect for holidays in this country. We don't have respect for government mandate. When government says this, we don't care. We don't care. And I think what happened in Ghana today, that Ghana is far ahead of us, we have to do these things. We should do these things. People should get to understand that force must be used to get the country to where it should be. When we continue to run this country on sympathy, we will not go anywhere. Former President George Weah ran this country 6 years with sympathy because he put friendship too much. He put friendship into his administration too much. If we start to run this country on friendship, if Divan, my brother Divan, start to think that, well, the people, those are my people. And in fact, Divan, you people Director Pepe, you're the director of the police, North City Police. Some of your city police officers, they are responsible for the people coming to sell in the street. You know what? You know what we can hear? You know what these people can say to us? They have their people there when you go. Sometimes when you say you come in to clean the very people working when you will call and say, the people coming. They come in. The president of the Liberia Marketing Association office is right here, Random Market, LMA 1. If you tell your people not, you don't come Sunday to work. If you tell your people not to sell on Sunday, what will happen? So you think it's wrong for certain police to tell the people to leave the alley, and then you run into a radio station to say no? When you go to these people, you put microphone before them and ask them question. You know what they tell us? I've done it several times. Oh, you're church police. I mean, I want to. We all we enjoying it. That's what they can say. But when push come to shove, then they run into you. I'm not saying you can't run to us. Yes, when you run to us, it is our duty to listen to you, which we would always do. But we will tell you the right thing. In as much as we are telling the city police to let you people sell, to give you a space, to provide a place for you, be moderate, be very gentle in working with you. But you two will have to respect the Lord. Respect the city police. Don't sell on Sunday. It's not to sell on Sunday. When they say don't sell on Sunday, don't sell on Sunday. Leave the alley. I mean, what sense it makes for you to take a whole street? Where do you expect cars to pass? When you passing, I challenge anybody. Today is Wednesday. Leave from our Johnson Street with your small car or truck, whatever your vehicle, even your motorbike. Say I will pass through Raleigh Market, come from Johnson Street all the way down. I won't get to the barrier. I won't get to that gate. Don't use Lee Street. Don't use Clay Street. Come back Johnson Street. Come all the way down. Don't use the other end going Clay Street. Come all the way down. You won't pass through. And you will see what I'm talking about. You will hear for yourself. That road here, they play that car road. You see the road on that side, and you will not pass. The people have blocked the road. A road that should be open, should be used freely. You don't find it. Even Sunday. And what good it will do for you when you sell it and then say the police come and they're running behind you and your goods get damaged? Oh, for you to go and tell the police, oh, the people, they damaged my goods, oh, we are selling, they started wasting our things. If you sell from Monday to Saturday, what? They reinforce the whole day that the dew coming for the bucket? No. The bucket falls during the rainy season, the sun that comes, the one drop of rain, it can't make it. You give Sunday a chance. You give Sunday a chance. And that's why I like, sometimes I tell you, the Muslim people, I respect them a lot. Muslim man, if you go to his shop or store, if it is a time for him to pray, you go up and he's praying. Once he does not have anybody there to help him, you wait. You see, even here at Kear Radio, do you know what the Fulani people do here? Once it is that time, they lock their shop to go and pray. Once they have nobody there to help them, they will lock the shop and go pray. The stores on us here, the shops that are here. Even the man, one of our men who changed his money here, Mr. Conan, he closed that, he's changing money, but he's doing mobile money services, but he will close his place and go and pray. Then he comes back, opens it, and starts business. But the Christians are the Sunday for you. So you think if what the Muslims are praying for, that Ramadan should be a national holiday, the day Ramadan falls on Monday, you think businesses? But come to think of it, when there is a big day for the Muslim people, how many buses you see in the street? Even Sunday, these Calabin buses, you can see the Muslim people, they be owned by Muslim people, almost all of them. But you see the Calabins, they can be there, the people can keep their buses. They keep them. But it is the Christian. They say, like, bro, be on Christian principles. But we are the ones who is disrespecting the laws. You're trying to. Sunday, the people want to clean the city. They want clean. So they're not selling. Let the city be beautiful on Sunday. Let people see it. They're right at market here. They want the dirt, to pick even this building. They're generating money. Oh, look, I'm not gonna miss my words on things that you do because of friendship. If you don't, look, I choose to tell you the truth because I am your friend. A very good friend will put you in the right position, will sit you down and say, hey, you have to do this. This is what you should do. That's what friends are for. Not friends that will just be when you do wrong and say, yeah, it's good. So please, let's start to respect the laws of this country. Let's start to clean the city. Not because you're living near the Sunni, and then you say, I will put that there. And please, you too, this city government, the city is filthy. People, you have to tell people to paint their buildings. Tell them to paint the buildings, give the city a facelift. You coming from far from Douala, from Bushra Island, you get on the bridge, you cannot see any. When you look up Johnson Street, you can see nothing new. The buildings are old. So what you need to do is paint the buildings, make them new. We say you should demolish them and reconstruct. But at least when you own the new bridge and you're looking at the Central Bank of Liberia, you're looking at the telecommunications, you're looking at, oh God, why? Why? You paint the building so that at least you don't need to demolish the building you say you want to do, but at least buy a bucket or two. How many buckets you will need? You buy them, you paint outside. Liberia, red, white, and blue. Let the city be colorful, man. Let the city be colorful. Broad Street should be new. Let the bridge down there, the new bridge, that Gabriel Tucker bridge. Up to now, nothing. Not even paint the bridge yet. What are you waiting for? Christmas Day? You waiting for Christmas Day? You have to do it. You have to do it and make sure that we have a clean city. We want to have a very clean city. We want to have a clean city. We do not want to have a city where when visitors, when they come to this country, and then they still feel embarrassed. That's not what we want. So Minister Sarah Ba, you will have to do the needful and change that page, carry back. If for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Public Affairs Department, it is not your own building or page. That is not your own page. That page belongs to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Public Affairs Department. Enough for you. Please do the needful. Go back and change the name from Minister Sewa Nanang Ba to Mofa. The same way it was. Mofa, Liberia, Public Affairs. Go back, change it, and at least so that people can be following. Because the page has lost relevance. It has lost relevance. Minister Charolemic PR, you people have to do well. Please, you pick the Minister of Information and all other ministers. Public Works, right here. Minister of Public Works, right here. You paint the buildings. Look at the fence. That fence over has been there for long. That public work fence. It can't shine. Well, I've said my own. I'll leave it with you, the public, to be the judge. Let me hear you this morning. What are your thoughts? What do you have to say with all that we've said this morning on the show? This is the Kear Morning Show here on Kear Radio, FM 95.9. With me, Jefferson, Weah. All right? All right? sir. Here you go. See. I'm just seeing it. So, the numbers are 0770 615238, 0770 615238, 0886 130723, 0886 130723, 0770615238 are the numbers you can use this morning to make a contribution on all of the things we've talked here on the morning show this morning. We talk about the page being changed, the name being changed to Minister Siwa Nanagba. Our first person is here. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name, where you come from?
My name is Sarah Kenneth, calling from Montani.
Let's hear you, man.
Yes, I just listened to your talk this morning concerning the marketers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether the marketers are afraid of their own roots to sit home. If they don't want to go to church, to just go to your house and sit there. That's why the children are telling to support because nobody married the children. Father home, mother's home. Sunday, stay home and monitor your children. Stay home and clean your place.
Oh, yes.
But that is stay. Marketers want to go sell Sunday. That's why the place dirty.
Of course.
That's why the place dirty. Because now you need to eat the people change.
So clean it, sit there.
Now we will pass for six the police kicking the people. Every suggestion we want to talk.
Yeah.
We need to know that we have to teach people, encourage these people. That's why the one nation won't go America. They won't go about rules and regulation there.
Yeah.
They don't want to about rules and regulation in that new place. Nobody can just like for us. These are we Liberians.
Oh, yeah, man.
But then we change our mentality. Instead of money, we let us go home and go take care of our children. And the children start telling to support in the name of looking for money to pay off, looking for money to pay school fees. The school fee you pay, you monitoring the child.
I'm telling you.
And then you come in back to pay once you know a child. That's why the children are selling the properties for the parents that are full of people.
Some children don't even know their parents, their mothers.
Yeah.
Because from Monday to Sunday, they can't see their own parents, only in the net.
That's why the children are separated. That's why the children are separated in this country. Yeah, because when they talk down, they talk shit. The child gets here, the community post, look at the child, oh man, you are not here today, we never cheer for zero. Cheer for that.
And you're not even there.
So thank you for your show this morning, my brother.
Thank you so much, man. 0770-615238, 0770-615238, 0886-130723. These lines are our alternative lines. We are still working to get our lines back, our two active numbers, but we're using these two numbers alternatively so that we can keep you abreast, so that you can make your contributions on the show. This is the Kear Morning Show with me, Jefferson. We are 077-061-5238. 0770-61-5238. This person, I lost you. I don't know what's happening to this line. Let me see if I can read something. Yeah, and you said it right, man. Some children do not even know their mothers. They see them. Sometimes they're sleeping. 5 o'clock, their parents gone. They have to go red light to go get goose or come. They have to run to come in the market to run behind goose. They have to come put their tables, set their tables, and they leave from there late, go home. You don't know the activities of your child or children when you get home. By the time complaint reaches you, and you start to hit on the child, it scares the child away. You go look, the child start to run, start going. And most of the children are becoming loose. I agree with what the woman has said. I want to agree with her. Some of these children are becoming loose because of the neglect of parents, their mothers who should be looking after them. Sunday, you're supposed to stay home. But you leave Sunday again, you come sell. Man, you Sunday again, come and go red light, you see. The police running behind them. And they will still be there. And people who should be talking and say, oh, the thing you're doing is wrong. When the police do it, then they say, oh, the police giving the people a hard time. The police don't want to put on sale. Now why you can't power for? It is not a government police. It is the Liberian National Police. It is the Monrovia State Police. Just stop these things. We talk for the police and we can talk against them when they do the wrong thing, but we will tell you the people when you do the right thing, you stop it. You should stop hating on the police and the city police for nothing. Just stop. The numbers are active now. 0770 61 5238 0770 61 5238 0886 130 723 0886 130 723. We are live on YouTube as well. You can follow us on Kear Communications Network, YouTube KEAR, Kear Communications Network. Subscribe to our channel and invite others to also follow, share our videos, so that others can be able to watch and also like and follow and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so that's what we're saying here this morning. If you do not give the people a chance, you will sell from Sunday to Sunday. How do you expect the police, the city government to clean the city? And these are the very people who can be saying, oh, the city dirty. Oh, the city dirty. Oh, the city dirty. You sell Sunday to Sunday, then who will keep the city clean? You block the alley. Somebody won't pass. Then you say, if you hit my market, you will pay. Hey, you will pay. You will pay. Why must you take the street? They give you sidewalk. They give you place to sell. You leave it. Then you come again on the main road. The sidewalk that we're supposed to walk on. Then they dare to get a wheelbarrows. That's it. Go point four junction, Kawa junction. Go see what's happening there. The people, all of them taking the sidewalk. You will see people walking among cars. They passing, not getting their way through, just to pass. Because the wheelbarrows all on the road. The sidewalk block, then they're coming all the way, they're pushing the cars, even all the way. When police go there, you see them running. Oh, they're coming, oh, they're coming, oh. No, City Police, Monrovia City Police, and the Liberian National Police, you people will have to be very, very robust. That's the only way things will happen properly, things will be done in this country. The place the country reached now is nothing about being lenient with people. The people who are refusing to sell who are refusing and insisting to sell on Sunday, give them the Sunday medicine. You take the goods from them, carry it, do not give it back to them. Don't give it back to them. When somebody go buy the car, you carry Sunday, they go again, you can 2-3 times, they will not come back. They won't, in fact, they will be ambassadors to tell other people, they will be spreading your message and say, hey, 3 times I carry my goods. Don't say I'm telling you. When you go there, they carry it. Let the people build their own testimony. 077061 5238 077061 5238 086 130 723 086 130 723 the numbers you can use to be a part of the conversation. Here, the Kear Morning Show is on Kear Radio 95.9. Today is Wednesday, and of course, it is the 4th of December. It's the 4th of December 2024. The year is coming to a close. The year is coming to a close. No. What do you mean by? Yeah. Oh, my brother, but that's just the reality. That's the reality. The very people who are criticizing, always they criticize the government. That's what they do. That's what they do. You criticize people for the wrong thing and you're doing it. You tell the city, then you say that city, the country dirty, the city dirty. Then you say the city dirty. Who dirty the city? You. You forget to know that you don't want to enter the city because you can't sell every day.
Every day you can't sell. The people won't clean the city, no way. They won't clean the city, no way. Because you stay there, you holding fast to the city. Or you know you holding fast to it. The cleanliness of the city, the tidiness of the city, you are holding fast to it. You are holding fast to the city being clean. Just stop. So the Ministry of Information Public Affairs page, Minister Weah, that page is not for yourself. No disrespect to you. And I say this without any disrespect to you. I respect you a lot. But for changing that page into your personal name, naming it after you, it is wrong. It is wrong. I cannot change Kear Communications Network to Jefferson Weah Official, Jefferson Perry Weah Official. No. It is not my personal page. So if I'm not here, the next person that will come, what will happen? No. It is wrong. It is wrong. And it is wrong. We should start doing the right thing. The page is for the ministry, the public affairs department. It is not your personal page. It is not your own page that you will keep. Because when you leave it tomorrow, you're not taking it with you. It's there. So please, go back, do the needful, which will be very good. Change that name back to Mofa. Mofa Liberia Public Affairs. Do it. You go, I believe, I know you're a very good person. That's why the president appointed you to serve. All right? So do it. And Honorable Minister, Jalome Pia, and all other ministers, but I'm particular this morning about information ministry. That is the mouthpiece of the government. You cannot have that building like that. We don't want a situation or the next scenario where McLean Renner, activist McLean Renner, had to go carry on a loon protest at the National Elections Commission that forced them to paint that building. Forced them to paint neck. People should not be telling you, reminding you of your responsibilities. What Weah did, you can do it. All other ministers, you can do it. You can do it. Go for donor support. Go outside. Talk to people. Lobby. Lobby with other ministries in town, especially finance. You can lobby with them. Tell them, say, hey, please, my parents, we need to do this. We want this. Lobby with them. You are the government mouthpiece. You are the government. It's not to come on the radio or you have a press conference every time and you go on your page and you post and you say the government will do this and this one the government are doing not you and blah blah blah. No. It's not just all to it. Your work is far beyond that. Keeping that institution very tight is very important. It's very much important. We should not be having a ministry where people will not recognize that when even visitors come, they're still looking for the Ministry of Information. So the man wants to take picture in front of the ministry, in front of the main building. Not on the stairs there, not in front of the door, but he wants to come outside and just take picture. The ministry, the background should be there. How? So let's do the needful, please. We are in December. All the buildings, Mr. Mayor, you have to tell these people, it is time. We're in December. The festive season is here. People will have to paint the buildings, make the city colorful, give the city a facelift. Let's clean the city. especially the front views. I'm talking about the back, but the front views, let it be clean. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know where you call from. Oh, lost this person. I don't know. 0770-61-5238. 0770-61-5238. And it's the number. I don't know what is happening. Wow. Internet network is giving a hard time again. Well, but folks, I'll say my own. At least I've said a lot. And we have to call it a day here. Our main lines will be up. Our main lines will be up next week. We've been told by our technician our main lines will be up next week. Well, that's how we come to the end of today's edition. I'll be here on tomorrow, hopefully, with another discussion. But please keep the city clean and stop this Sunday selling. All right. My name